well as enhanced security for the U.S. border, seems all but dead, according to insider conversations that the Post had with some national Republican strategists, as well as members of the U.S. Senate who opposed the deal. Senate Minority Leader Mitch McConnell on Wednesday made a forceful case for the deal, saying it's in the United States' direct interest for authoritarians not to feel free to redraw maps by force. He also said that the Senate would have a chance to vote very soon to restore our sovereignty at the southern border. But in his Thursday floor speech, the minority leader made no direct references to Ukraine or the border, the day after several hardline Republican senators had griped that their leader was sacrificing the, quote, leverage they had over the deal by caving on Ukraine funding. McConnell also privately acknowledged to members of his conference during a meeting on Wednesday afternoon that the politics of an election year were complicating that effort. One national Republican strategist told the Post after McConnell's about face, "It's good to see the leader finally came to his senses before giving Democrats everything they could possibly ask for and more in a re-election year border pivot." But some moderate Republicans have expressed disgust that the former president has intruded into the border negotiations, with Senator Mitt Romney telling CNN earlier today that the decision was appalling and that the former president, quote, doesn't want us to solve the border problem because he wants to blame Biden instead. Senator Rick Scott, Senator Mike Lee, Senator Mike Johnson, and 3 other Republicans held a press conference yesterday afternoon announcing that they would block the legislation if it ever came to the floor, though none of them have had a chance to read any provisions in the bill. "It is impossible to say for certain what this border deal contains," Senator Mike Lee said to me, "because the people negotiating it refuse to share details with their own party. But there's reason to believe that it would indeed parole thousands of illegal immigrants into America every day, grant work permits to them, and preemptively sabotage a future president from securing the border." A leaked draft of some of those provisions was handed to the Post, and it includes a Title 42-like authority that would only start to expel migrants once their numbers reach between 4,000 and 5,000 per day. It also includes provisions that would allow tens of thousands of migrants to fly into the country and still receive humanitarian parole at designated airports, though it does contain restrictions for the border and some U.S. ports of entry. A Senate Republican aide who saw the leaked contents of the draft bill said that they were, quote, essentially accurate. But Senator James Lankford, who's negotiating the bill with Senators Chris Murphy and Kyrsten Sinema, has not weighed in yet on the negotiations. When past contents have been leaked out, he has only commented that people should not believe everything they read on the internet.